Welcome. You know, the biggest thing that stands out with Starbucks is that the CEO said a while back that this company is going to raise all of the hourly wages for its hourly workers to a minimum of $15 an hour within the next 2 to 3 years. Wow, that is great news. Like this video and subscribe right now so you don't miss any future videos that can help you, your friends, and your family members find jobs with the most up-to-date information available on the internet. Okay, so what is it like working at Starbucks? Are you going to like it there or are you going to hate it? Well, not surprisingly, the employees give it very high ratings, and here are some of the pros and cons. First, the pros. It has great insurance and benefits. Your coworkers are very fun to be around. There's a great chance for advancement within the company. It's a very organized company. It's a good opportunity to learn how to handle a lot of pressure during peak times. Most managers will work with you and they are very professional. And to many employees, there is no better first job than this one for younger workers. Now for the cons. The hourly pay is a little low, but as I said at the beginning, it's going to move up to a minimum of $15 an hour pretty soon. Sometimes customers can be unpleasant. This is expected. This job is not for people who don't like working under pressure. In some stores, employees say they don't get enough hours of work on a weekly basis, and it can sometimes be hard to get raises in pay. Now for the Starbucks positions. What kind of jobs are available? Well, first, the barista. In this job, you're going to be interacting with customers and making and providing their drinks. This is a job that you can learn through your store's training process. You don't necessarily have to have any experience. Usually, if a manager needs an extra barista, he or she will begin the training process with someone who appears talented enough and will accept the challenge. Therefore, some of these barista jobs do not require any experience at all. The pay for a barista job at Starbucks currently averages at about $12.10 an hour, not including the tips you will receive regularly. The cashier position. This job starts out somewhere between $10 and $11 an hour, and it's pretty fast-paced. You're going to be very busy with this job, with your cashiering duties, and you're going to have to be able to clean the bathrooms and perform just about every other function you can think of while assisting your coworkers in fulfilling all the orders. This is a great job for people looking for their first job. Next up is the shift supervisor. This is a supervisory position that pays you hourly at $15.50 an hour. You're going to be entrusted by your management staff to perform many of the functions that an assistant manager and store manager usually handle. It's a very responsible job, and it's one that can take you to an assistant manager position very quickly. Next, assistant manager. Assistant managers at Starbucks make approximately $36,000 to about $59,000 a year. This position will have you making up work schedules for your employees and assisting the store manager with the day-to-day activities in order to make the store successful. If you can prove yourself to be a worthy employee as an assistant manager, you may find yourself on the fast track to becoming a store manager. Next up is the store manager. In this position, you're going to be in charge of the hiring and firing of your employees, and you'll also play the most important role in helping your workers achieve their full potential. Starbucks has a great reputation for promoting their store managers from within. You can find yourself working at the entry level and moving up to a store manager position within 2 to 4 years if you're that good. The salaries for this position range between $50,000 to approximately $70,000 a year. The cool thing is that this does not even include the $8,000 to $10,000 performance bonus every year that these store managers usually get. Now we're getting to the big cheeses, such as the district manager. This is one of the highest paying jobs at Starbucks you'll find. The position will have you overseeing all of your store managers so that you can help them become as successful as possible. It's a highly responsible position, as you would think, and it requires a lot of daily activity. For this, you're going to earn anywhere between $92,000 to $130,000 a year. Regional director. This job will have you overseeing anywhere between 90 to 100 stores at a time. You'll be working with a team of employees to make sure that all of your stores are as successful as possible. And for this, you're going to make anywhere between $157,000 to almost $200,000 a year. Starbucks has corporate careers in many areas throughout the United States. Their headquarters are based out of Seattle, Washington, and I've included a link below so you can access these corporate positions. What are the requirements to work at Starbucks? Starbucks does not require any minimum education or experience. You simply have to be somebody who's hardworking, nice, and personable, and can get along well with your coworkers. What is the minimum age to be hired at Starbucks? Even though Starbucks prefers workers who are at least 18 years of age, if you're 16 years old, you can get hired usually on a part-time basis. So if you're 16 or 17, you have a great chance of getting hired. How do you apply at Starbucks? Well, you have to apply online if you want a job here. And for this, I've included a link below to the job search page. Use that link and follow the easy step-by-step process. What is the application process like? Well, once you apply online, you're going to receive a call back from the hiring manager, usually within a week to 2 weeks. If after a week or 2 weeks you haven't heard anything or you're not satisfied, dress up nicely and visit the store you want to apply to and ask about your application. Sometimes great applicants are overlooked, and if you don't visit them in person, you may not ever get a chance to get hired. So, to make a first impression that really counts, visit the store and speak with the manager, introduce yourself to that manager, ask about your application, and if there's anything you can do on your end to help speed up the process. After you've stated your case, make sure you leave your contact information with that manager and politely tell him or her that you will be following up. This approach gives you an advantage because managers can see who you are in person instead of just relying on a piece of paper or some information on the internet. It's important to give them the impression that you really want this job. Now for the benefits offered to its employees. Starbucks has really great benefits, guys. If you work at least 20 hours a week, you're entitled to some of the best benefits of any restaurant, coffee shop, or fast food chain. Starbucks gives full-time and part-time workers a chance to be covered by health insurance. This is almost unheard of in the industry. Full-time workers can enroll in the benefits package after their first 60 days of continuous work. And for part-time workers, all you have to do is work at least 240 hours in a 3-month period, which is roughly 20 hours a week, to be able to enroll for your benefits. And here are my final thoughts. A job at Starbucks is without a doubt an investment in your future if this is the career path you want. I can't say the same for many other companies that I've reviewed. Beginning with the promise of a minimum of $15 an hour to start within the next 2 years, it's hard to imagine working for another coffee shop chain, which usually pays way less. When you add to that a great chance to be promoted within their system to store manager and beyond, and pretty quickly, a job here becomes very attractive for go-getters. Also, the fact that full-time and part-time workers are eligible for a comprehensive health benefits plan is simply outrageous. It's something that you just never see in the fast food or coffee shop business. Workers of all ages have the potential of finding a great career at their local Starbucks. If it sounds like I'm painting a really rosy picture of working at Starbucks, well, I am, but it's because I want you to know that I don't give this type of review to every restaurant chain. Starbucks has a lot to offer somebody trying to become successful in a fast food, coffee shop, restaurant, or any type of retail career. For more awesome job application videos, click this to your right, and to subscribe to this channel, click this button to your left.